What's going on, guys? It's Tizzy here again, and I know I posted a video yesterday, but I was playing Black Ops last night, and I got some pretty awesome gameplay, and I figured I'd share it with you because I didn't feel like holding on to this gameplay because it's just too good. Um, it is on Nuketown, um, but as you can see by that little bar at the bottom of the screen there, I do work on these kids, so. If you enjoy watching people do work, please stick around for this video. If you want to just watch it, feel free to mute it because honestly, I don't blame you. But I'm going to be talking about something here that may make you feel a little bit better, or I hope it makes you feel a little bit better about the end of the world. But as most of you know, or at least I hope you know, unless you're living under a rock. Right now, the year is 2012, and been a lot of predictions that the world was going to end this year. Actually, they said it was going to end in December of this year, to be more precise. There's a lot of reasons why people say this. Solar flares, the Mayan calendar, Planet X, just random meteors, just all these things, and I can pretty much guarantee that none of the things that have been said about that are actually true. If you look back into the past, there's been so many end of the world theories. For example, Y2K. That happened, if you don't know, that happened in the year 2000. Everyone said that because of the date being 2000, that computers were going to be able, or weren't going to be able to like process the date or something. And technology was just going to go haywire, and missiles were going to be launched, and just crazy stuff. And obviously that didn't happen because we're still here. So that was one end of the world theory that didn't follow through. Shocking, I know. And if you don't remember this, well, actually, back in May 2003, there was a big scare that this big planet called Planet X, also known as Nibiru, was going to collide with Earth, and that's how we were going to end. Obviously, that didn't happen. In fact, Planet X is pretty far off from us right now, if it even exists, which they're doubtful of. And, solar flares, all these things. But another big one that people have been talking about, if you don't remember last year, there was a big scare about the world ending. I don't even know what this guy's deal was. Harold Camping, I'm pretty sure his name was. He said it was going to be the Rapture, and I'm pretty sure you probably remember this whole thing. But obviously it didn't happen. This guy is an idiot, and it didn't happen. You can't predict something like that. You really can't. And that's reason number one why I don't think the world's going to end this year, is that just because a date has been set aside by humans doesn't mean it's actually going to happen. Like, I could come up with a date right now, and it would be just as credible as saying the world was going to end December 12th, or December 21st, 2012. Like, I could sit here and say that, I think that the world's going to end on February 19th, 2023. And, if rumor gets around, people are going to believe it. So, that's really all it is. It's just a rumor. I don't think it's actually going to end. I really don't. But there's always that little hint of fear. There's no denying it. No matter how much you claim to not believe that it's actually going to happen, there's always a little bit of doubt. You may, I don't believe that it's going to happen, but I'm still a little bit, anxious for the day that actually, that might happen on. But we'll see. And potentially it could happen, but it probably won't be for the reasons that people think it's going to happen. Another big reason why people think that the world's going to end, besides just, I don't know. Well, one big reason why people think the world's going to end is because of Planet X, again. There was a planet called Nibiru, and it's just a supposed planet that was discovered by the Sumerians. The original catastrophe, or whatever, when it was going to hit Earth, was in 2003. but nothing happened. So they just sort of pushed it over to 2012. So they were off by like 9 years there. So I mean, that's a pretty far, you know. It turns out that this planet Nibiru may actually not even exist. So I don't know where they're getting this information from, but yeah, so that's probably not going to happen, since it's just kind of speculation about a planet that they don't even know exists. And that sort of connects with the Mayan calendar. A lot of people think that because the Mayan calendar ends on December 2012, that must be the date that the world ends, that humanity comes to an end. And I can tell you that that's probably not true as well. The Mayans were people that really, really liked the topic of time. They liked learning about time and studying it. So they made a lot of calendars. They made things like that. But the Mayan calendar actually does not end on December 21st, 2012. The date is the end of the Mayan long calendar, or long count period. But they just never really made another calendar after that. It begins again on January 1st. It really doesn't actually end on December 21st, 2012. Even if it did, there'd be no reason to think that that was why the world was going to end. Because, I mean, why would it? They're just people. They're just people that got tired of making calendars one day, really. If I'm going to be honest with you, that's probably the reason why. Either that or they died off. So, yeah. And then another thing, you know, we always have the chance of being hit by a meteor. In fact, just the other day, a meteor came pretty close to hitting Earth. Not too close to where we were at a huge risk, but it was in our orbit. So that's something to sort of be a little bit scared of. I don't know too much about this, but there was a meteor that sort of almost hit Earth the other day. And it didn't, thank God. But, you know, so we're always at risk for that. So there's really no reason why December 21st, 2012 would be any riskier of a date for meteors. So, I mean, well, potentially we could get hit by a meteor that day, or if something could happen. You can't really predict that kind of thing because you just can't. And then the last thing I hear about, a lot, are solar flares, solar storms for 2012. Now, solar activity has a regular cycle with peaks approximately every 11 years, and solar flares, they cause satellite communication errors, you know, stuff like that. But the main thing that they're going to be doing this year will be the Northern Lights. So, pretty harmful, actually. Harmless. Actually pretty beautiful. So, I really don't think that solar flares are going to have anything to do with the end of the world. At least not this year. But basically, all this has been studied by NASA. They've been really trying to see if it is possible for the world to end this year, and they can't find any credible evidence for the world to end this year. There's no meteor coming straight for Earth, bound to hit us on that date, that they know of. You know, like, we seem to be pretty good right now. There's nothing, you know, nothing that's just out there that just, yeah. So, it's basically just all rumors, and I'm sure most of you knew that. Do some research on it a little bit. I'll put a link in the description for NASA's website. They've been doing a lot of research on it, and you can look at it there. But yeah, they're pretty smart people over there at NASA, so I'm sure they know what they're talking about. So anyways, guys, this commentary is coming to a close. I hope you feel a little bit better about 2012 now, because I know I did when I found out about this. Again, I never believed it in the first place, but there's always that little hint of doubt, no matter how strongly you don't believe in it. But anyways, guys, now the game is pretty much over here. So I'm just going to end the commentary right now and go 155-10. That's a good game. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.